This video is mounting the Givi windscreen to a third generation Suzuki Burgman 400. Super easy, took me 20-25 minutes to do. Totally improved the ride as far as I'm concerned. Just watch the video, and I apologize in advance that while I was filming it, I was having to hold my phone in my hand. I couldn't find my camera stand. So it's not the best video, but the information is good and you should get the gist. So the time has come to upgrade this windshield. As you know, I'm not pleased with the stock windshield on this scooter. It lets bugs in my face, air around the sides, just does not feel all that comfortable riding, and the passenger isn't happy either. So it's time. So in this box is the new replacement. I have purchased the Givi D3115ST windscreen. This screen is 8.5 inches taller than the original, and it is considerably wider. And there it is. What a beauty. So as I think I mentioned earlier, it's almost 8.5 inches taller than the original. Currently, at the posting of this video, there are only 3 windscreens available for the Generation 3 Suzuki Burgman 400. There is the Givi that I purchased. There's also a Givi Airflow, which is basically the same windshield, except that this top piece up here is on a sliding mechanism, and you can lower it and raise it up. And there's one by a company called Puig, P-U-I-G. I don't know if I've said that correctly or not. But that one also looked really interesting. It looks like it's about the same size as this one. So why did I choose this one over the other 2? I chose it because this one was the easiest one to get. The other ones always seem to be out of stock, or I have to ship it in from the UK, and I just didn't really want to do that. I want to be able to get it here locally. The other thing also is the Airflow model with the riser. Sounds cool. I've had windscreens on some BMW motorcycles where you could raise her and lower them. I don't do it. I just keep it at the highest settings. So to me it was a waste. And I did look at some YouTube videos of other people with the Airflow, not on scooters, but on various other motorcycles. And yeah, it was kind of a hot and cold situation for them. So that's why I went with this one. So now let's see if we can figure out how to install it. All right, we take out this screw right here. We take out that screw right there. Come down here, lift that flap up, it should unlock. Up here, kind of pull it up. You know, you always worry about breaking this stuff. There's little fasteners underneath. You can hear them popping. Just got to work yourself all the way around. You can see the clips, screw holes, little clips. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. Just set that on the Vespa. Now you can see these screws right here come out. Man, this is super simple, or at least so far. Now look, there's the fuses, if anybody cares. That's gonna be fun to get to, if you ever need to change one. Be sure to pull these little washers off, because if you don't, guess what? They're gonna fall off and go down inside there forever to rattle. And she's off. So there you go. There is a size comparison. Let's just take this one and set it over the top of this one. Look at all that extra windshield. Okay, next we want to take these little rubber nuts out, like so, and again, do not drop those, because you may never see them again. See, there's some threads in the bottom of that. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is put this back together. We're not going to tighten it down, we're just going to put it in. Like so. Okay, you can just feel it bottom out on the threads down there. The next thing, which is extremely important, is we're going to get it lubed up. So this is a dishwashing fluid, I think just some Dawn and some water, so it's nice and lubricated. Okay, so there's our lubricated screw, and we're gonna now put it in place, and we're gonna push, not screw, we're gonna push it back into that hole until it seats. Then we'll screw it in. So that just popped right in there. Now let's do this one up here. Okay, so we've got it put back together. Get it all gooped up. Put it in the hole here. Okay, just work it back in. Like that. We'll screw them all in once we get all four in place. Okay, let's continue on to the other side. Okay, all four in place. Let's tighten. So I went around once all four were in just to make sure that they were snug. So they're good to go. Now all we do is snap on the cowling. Hopefully I won't be in the way of my video here. All the little teeth get in place. That side's good. That side's good. Now it's just a push down job here. pretty easy. Now we put these back in. That one's tight. And that one's tight. Okay, so the windshield's on. Looks solid. Just one final check here to make sure all of these pieces are down on tight. Okay, let's take a sit on. Sit on. There you go. That's a good word. And see how it looks. And it's definitely taller. I like it. So even though it's really cold outside, at least cold to us, it's 48 degrees right now. We're starting into our winter. I'm gonna go give it a test run. I'm gonna wear my half helmet and I'm gonna wear no gloves. I wanna see what kind of protection I get all the way around on this. So I will be back. Okay, well, I made it back and thought you might want to see a view from the inside of the windshield. It's very clear, very nice. So I got up to 60 miles an hour and definitely no helmet buffering, very slightly getting some wind on my shoulders. My hands did great with these little wings here on the windshield, really did deflect air. So no gloves, half helmet, and I was extremely pleased. This is going to be a great windshield.